It's a pretty proud moment, I'm not going to lie. It's been a week and we've turned this around. So thank you for joining. So this will be the fastest drivers that we can forget. These guys are all sweats. They've all been practicing. Some of them run racing line normally, some don't, but expect some quick times. I won't be your commentator for this normally. I just wanted to give an intro and say thank you. Our commentators will be, our main commentator will be the Smeg. Welcome.
Hello.
Our assistant commentator will be Sideshow.
How you going, guys?
And our third commentator will be James Cruz, who will also have a special little trick that you'll see, probably not much this race, but in the following races, it'll prove very handy. How are you, James? Yeah,
we
good.
Can hear you, Karun Shandok.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Before I leave, what do you reckon? Who's our favourite?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, James, you don't have your voice share on, mate. You've got to turn your voice share on. Got to go in the party, turn it on.
Oh, well, we can hear you, Karun. It's just everyone else can't. But when I look at this leaderboard, I just see a waterfall of talent. I don't know who to pick. Really, I don't. I just see bucket loads and bucket loads of talent.
Yes. We're missing a few drivers tonight, but it's not the end of the world. That's what happens with a short turnaround. We have a few reserves. I'm sure Smeg can run you through it, and it's probably where I need to leave, and I'll let you guys get on with it. But thank you everyone for joining. I'm really proud that we got this done. Yeah.
Thank you for your kind words, Mr. CEO. Enjoy the stream. All right.
I'm out of the share play. James Cruz, it's all yours.
Come on, James.
Excellent.
Join us in the commentary box, this warm, lovely place called the commentary box. What a superb welcome from the CEO. He put this, he and Alcatraz and Safety Car were sort of the main guys to put this all together. As he said, these are some of the best drivers from Australia and New Zealand. No joke. This is some high quality talent. This is the masterclass of DN Esports. We are here at the Hockenheim Ring, a 4.57 kilometre, 17th turn circuit. What a way to start off a season with this amount of talent on a circuit that's as average as this. It's not bad. As Rizzy Rick is the first driver on a flying lap. I might just turn up engine audio just a little bit. It's a bit quiet for me.
Rizzy Rick, let's get on him.
There we go, I can see the screen now.
There we go, that's a bit better.
In the party. There we go. We got this now.
But yeah, gentlemen, you guys must be pretty keen for this season. I mean, when you look at the driver list and the championship, there's nothing else but good things that can come out of this, surely.
It's going to be tooth and nail the whole season. There's so many quick drivers in here. Some of them don't use racing lines, some of them do, so it's going to take them a little bit to adjust to get used to the braking markers, but I can't wait. It's going to be a cracker.
It's going to be.
Yeah, it's definitely a premium lineup that we've got. Definitely the quickest drivers in the Oceania region.
You know what I might do, James? I might send you an invite to the party.
As Rizzy Rick sets the first flying lap of DN Esports Masterclass, it is a 1 minute 13 flat. Got yellow flags in sector 3. That's a slow Ferrari. Not quite sure who that is.
So we've got 40's the next one to come across the line, I'm pretty sure.
He's now coming through Sachs Hairpin, the place where Vettel bottled it in 2018. Hopefully we won't see a driver do that today. He's coming through the Sud curve onto the pit straight. Ooh!
Not a great, a bit laggy, for me anyway.
And he goes faster, so 1 minute 12.563 rather. Half a second quicker.
Sector 3, I think that's a driver slowing down. Revolution, 112.5.
Oh, that's close. 500ths of a second. Zach goes fast. A 12.4.
Boy's quick.
McKenzie, the first driver on the hard compound tyres, sets a 1 minute 13.093.
Really good time on the
Yeah,
hards.
I mean, comparing him and Rizzy Rick, and on different compounds as well, that's an epic lap.
Who's the next one across the line? That'll be one of the...
It looks like a Toro Rosso.
The Rock, I think.
Rock's on an
Rock's
outlap from the looks of things, so it's a gaming wafer in the Toro Rosso. Across the line.
117, okay.
Oh, he got...
Invalidated, I think.
Invalidated.
Yeah.
That's weird.
We got Skilly about to cross the line. No.
As eye contrast goes fastest, a 1 minute 11.784.
He's on the softs though, so...
That is true. And I would imagine that a lot of these guys will be underneath the 12s. Look at this train.
We've got Log Boy, I think, about to come. No, it's J-Banks. Where is...
One of them.
Oh, J-Banks, yeah. So it was J-Banks that crossed the line. I think he invalidated. Or this
So
might be his lap
Schmidt,
now.
next driver to cross the line in P7, a 1 minute 18.5. Aaron goes fast. A 1 minute 11.332 from the Benz driver. He is 0.4 of a second quicker than eye contrast in the Ferrari. That is an epic
Log
lap
Boy
time.
almost lost it through turn one. Just caught the tail end, almost put it into the wall. That would have been the end of his qualifying. Well to hold on to that. We got a McLaren about to cross the line.
Oh, we got a Toro Rosso who has spun, just coming out of the Sachs hairpin. Who is that? The Gaming Wafer. Not a very good start to his campaign.
Line of 114.2, so it's not bad. Like a little bank lap for him.
Goodness, look at them all
Ferrari.
coming off the circuit. Holy
Billy
moly.
about to cross the line here with a 114.2 again. Same as a Rock basically. On the hards though, so not a bad time for him.
Now, what is the optimal strategy here at Hockenheim? Is it
medium to hard, 100%.
medium to hard?
I think he can make soft to hard work, but it's a stretch. You have to run a fair bit on the hards. I think we've got...
You're going a little bit robot.
Alright, that better?
There we go. All
Right,
fixed.
yeah, just say robot straight away and I'll just switch it off, switch it back on. What boys come back into the pits? Oh no, what boys lost it coming into the pits, lost his front wing. Jesus, that was lucky.
They'll add an extra 45 seconds to his stop.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Jesus, that's
I was
very
just
lucky he didn't end his qualifying then.
Todster goes third fastest, and the fastest on the mediums as well. A 1 minute 12.146. That's
3/10 ahead of Zach. That's nice lap time by Todd.
On 3 lap old mediums as well. That is an
You
awesome
gotta think
lap.
it's on a cold track as well.
Yeah.
Just wait till it heats up.
So what have we got? Who have we got crossing the line next? So he's coming into the pits.
Looks like a
We've
Ferrari.
got a...
Oh, so Spilly
Is that
coming
an
in.
Alpha? Or a
There's an
Ferrari?
Alpha.
Spilly. Stewart. Here comes Stewart across the line now. Oh, this is his outlap. He might have actually invalidated there. No. That J-Bank's
That's
up in a third on the
J-Banks.
mediums.
Wow, a 1 minute 12.074.
I think Plebs is just starting his... Oh, Plebs has lost it. He's lost it. Oh, good save. Not putting in the wall there through turn one. Well done from Plebs there.
Such a difficult corner. There's so many places on this circuit that can pick you out. Turn one especially. It's such a demanding corner. You have to cut it and run wide on exit to try and straighten out the corner as much as you can. It's so easy to invalidate. It's so easy to spin as well, as Plevs just proven.
Expert's out of fuel, going very slow on the track. I think he hampered Rudy's lap before. This not a good idea to run low fuel on this, because you're just going to hamper other drivers' laps at this stage. He's going to have to wait and slow down here for the drivers behind him. High contrast goes through.
Guys, you've got Roscoe on. It looks like Schmidt in behind. With Zach, he's on an outlap as well. All of these guys in trains.
So hard to keep track of all these guys right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the track map. It's just drivers all over the place.
Spread out. I know, it's so hard to keep track. Everyone's out there trying to just do their best right now to get... Oh, contrast! Lost it through the turn 1. Lost the back end. He's going to have to...
Oh,
yep, this is an awkward position here.
Disqualified from the session.
Ah, that's so
blocking
unfortunate
the
for
pit
him.
lane. Oh wait, the game doesn't ghost. The game doesn't ghost. Oh my goodness me, that was that could have been an enormous accident.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Contrast. He lost it there. I think the best bet would have been a quick... I know we not supposed to reset the track, but that would have been his best option there because there was no cars coming at the time, but that's unfortunate for him there.
Well, you saw that there. I just caught it with eye contrast spinning. He put it back onto the racing line, and I think it was Zach Crichton coming through turn 1, just avoids him because in this championship there's no ghosting. So
40 goes third with a 1:11.4. Great lap by him.
And Revolution. Oh, these guys are close. Look at this. A 1 minute 11.332 from Aaron, an 11.36 from Revolution, an 11.46. Rizzy Rick isn't too far behind.
No, not at all.
Very
J-Bex is coming out. A lot of these guys have opted to go with the softs. Maybe this might be... Could we see a 2-stop race here?
Potentially.
For everyone? That could be good. I'd be all for that. Instead of seeing the usual one-stopper.
Yeah, I think the hards would sacrifice a lot of speed around this track.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing a bit of reconnaissance.
Rob Boy goes 6th with a 1 minute 12.1. Sorry to cut you off there, Smeg.
No, you're right. Absolutely right. It's very close. My goodness me. It's awfully close between these guys.
For a Rosso.
As we mentioned before, these guys are using absolutely no assist. No traction control, no ABS, no racing line, no nothing. This is as hardcore as it gets. And with some of the best drivers from Australia and New Zealand, this is going to be one hell of a night.
Billy looks like he's on a good lap here. Across the line, and he does a 1:12.6, so moves him up to 11th. Not a bad time.
He found 1.5 seconds on his lap, so definitely a big improvement. So Roscoe comes into the pit lane.
Todd's on the lap here.
Todd stuff.
Yep. Oh, a little wide there. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate.
It hasn't.
1:11.6. Oh, Jesus, tight between the top 3.
My goodness.
Oh, wow, Zach's has gone up there with a 1:11.4. Oh, this race is looking spicy, boys.
Like I said before, I don't have a damn clue who's going to get pole position in this race.
Nah.
We've got so many talented drivers and they're all so bloody quick. I don't know who's going to take pole.
Oh my goodness. Like, there's so many good races in here. It's ridiculous.
Oh, J-Banks goes wide coming into turn. Oh! Thank goodness he didn't spin. He went wide at turn 16. He comes into the pits.
Here comes Macca, coming across the line. Can he improve on his time? He does a 1:11.6. Top 7 are separated by less than 0.3 of a second right now.
We've got a Ferrari crossing the line. Who was it? Spilly. He must have made a mistake on his lap. Okay, so
I think he's just started. That was his out lap. He's just starting another lap right now.
Just starting another one. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Rudy starts his flying lap. My goodness, is this close? Oh my
Rudy
goodness,
just invalidated there, unfortunately.
We've got a Mercedes crossing the line.
Aaron, a 1:11.2. He's gone even quicker.
He's found a 1/10 of a second. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Can we see a 10?
Aaron's looking pacey.
Can we see it?
Aaron's one of the guys that normally races with no racing line.
Rick. Hello. A 1 minute 11.297. We might see a 10 here, folks. We might be able to see a 10.9. There's going to be a couple of drivers we have to keep an eye on. Oh my goodness me. Let's see, there's
okay, Hooters up by it. Okay, that's definitely not right yet. Out lap, Spilly's on a lap right now. What can he do? He's coming into the pits. He's pulled out of it.
And the Ferrari behind him is coming in. Is Spilly? Yes, it is. Oh, well, of course it is. Contrast disqualified himself.
Yeah, poor contrast. That was pretty rough there. I think, yeah.
Rudy comes in. Must have made a
There was
mistake.
no one near him on track, so he probably could have used the reset to track and it wouldn't have caused any drama, but yeah, he was kind of stuck there. He really needed to just give it some and spin it around.
My goodness, I don't
He
know.
waited there too long.
Oh
No, not do I. It's getting ridiculous right now.
Schmidt goes 11th fastest with a 12.083. Big improvement from his previous lap.
So now we're going to see a mad rush at the end here. All the drivers ready to come out for lap. It's going to be insane.
So at the moment, Jay Banks is the only driver in the top 10 to have set a flying lap on the medium compound tyre. Everyone else is on the softs. And speaking of Banks, he's now coming out on compound tyres. So
yeah. See what, it probably wouldn't hurt starting outside the top 10 here, just because if these guys are going to run a two-stopper up front, and the guys at the back run a one-stop, I just don't see